As mentioned in earlier videos, when planets hang out at certain degrees in the chart, that age is in your own personal history is highlighted. For all of us this month, we will be returning to adolescence, namely 13 or 14 years of age. Jupiter, the planet of growth and learning, moves direct in Virgo on May 9th at 13 degrees. Jupiter had retrograded in January and allowed time for certain ideas or projects to percolate more fully. 13 for many of us is on the cusp of young adulthood and an awareness of our sexuality. It also pertains to our identification with certain gender specifications. Will I conform to them? Am I capable of mirroring the standard public perception? Virgo suggests a moment of separation and witnessing. Virgo is the sign most likely to be single or act a part in a relationship. Virgo is also about comparing, trying to live up to a certain set of standards, and usually seeing ourselves as failing. Our average middle or high school years are extremely painful because of this sense of not being good enough. Perfectionism is the sin of Virgo, and we all have Virgo somewhere in our charts, while a better use of this sign's energy is proper discernment, or at least knowing what we don't want. Jupiter moving direct after a period of reflection and reassessment allows us to use our intelligence and perception to add only what is necessary to the equation to succeed, and we no longer have to feel inadequate or undeserving of the task. Mercury turns direct in Taurus on the 22nd. We are still in the midst of the Mars retrograde, and he has moved farther backward into Scorpio, so we are faced with coming to terms with our self-worth issues. If we have connected with an ex, now is when the waters become murky again. We may have a better perspective of why we are attracted to them initially and may realize we are no longer in the same place. One likely culprit, if we have accepted bad behavior, is low self-esteem. Another is a sense of lack or limitation, that there are not many men or women out there and he or she will do. While there are still a few more episodes in this tale, when Mercury goes direct, we may vow to become more self-sufficient and choose ourself over the dysfunctional relationship. We have another Jupiter square Saturn, a clash in productivity on May 26th. Jupiter wants to get moving now after its retrograde, and Saturn is saying, are you sure this is in keeping with your vision? Or conversely, we may still have some moral or religious blind spots that need vetting, so this is where we can make a change that serves slow, long-term growth. Another more mundane way this can play out is on the global financial stage, humanitarian aid being refused because of fundamentalist religious beliefs. But in keeping with this opening, many of these issues have their roots or are being expressed through an adolescent mind, particularly the ignorant or impetuous ones. We can all serve others by reparenting our inner teenager and bringing him or her the emotional support to grow up into a mature, functioning adult. We know better now, and through purification of our mind, body, and hearts, very Jupiter and Virgo, we can operate from a more conscious knowing, Saturn in Sagittarius. Our channel is still in its adolescent phase, so help us to grow by subscribing, sharing, rating, and commenting on this video. The energy definitely wants us all to live full lives as happy, conscious adults, so get on the ride.